So the guys from Nova Scotia Power, one of the subcontractors, they have arrived down there and they have ran out this giant line. I just can't stress how quickly this has gone. This has been absolutely fantastic, from the customer service to the contractors, everybody doing the work. So they've hooked the strap around the pole and then dragged the wire out. So they've got the wires strung out on the road, and they've got the bucket truck. Guy's getting his harness on, and I imagine he's going to start getting the wire up and in place. I'll find out shortly what size transformer they're going to put up. He's supposed to be putting up a little bit larger one in anticipation that we're going to be adding other homes down the road. So he's drilling a bunch of holes in the pole right now, probably getting the anchors together and the stand to be able to put the transformers on. So he's getting all the hardware attached to the top of the pole. So it's a 25 kVA can. He said that would be a little bit larger than standard because they know that we're going to put 400 amp service in here and continue on down the street. Completely unrelated to power. So these trees are anywhere from, say, 4 inches, probably 6 inches, 7, 6. They're quite small in diameter, definitely good for firewood. But here's the issue. Has anybody got any ideas? The problem is they're so close together and they're so tall. So as soon as you try and fall this, it gets hung up. Anybody got any good techniques for taking things down that are really close together and extremely tall? They're not big and they're not frightening trees. They're just huge. I mean, they got to be 60 feet tall. So they're continuing on with the service work here. They're at the other end now. Looks like they're maybe going to start hoisting up the wire soon. It's pretty easy to see through here now why they want all the trees and debris and everything else kind of out of their way. It makes it easier for them to work. Well, it makes it possible for them to work. So they have the transformer up in place, and they've got a couple of wires. They've already taken, looks like they call it triplex, I think is what he said, over down to the temporary mast. And I'm assuming they're going to start pulling that up shortly here. And the wire is going up. It looks like the cavalry's arrived. We got a second truck here. So it looks like reinforcements have arrived. Second truck and a road crew. So apparently this second crew finished up just a little bit early, and they've come along to lend a hand and wrap this project up for the day. It's like one guy's getting ready to put the meter base on and getting some other finishing touches to wrap things up. Just like that, they were gone. We have electricity, and there she is. 0 kilowatt hours so far. She's brand new. I've got two 20 amp plugs, two 20 amp breakers, of course, 25 kVA transformer, and I've got my power hooked up. So this is temporary power, and next step is to build the shop and then get it swung over and then get to work on the house. So just to recap the whole sort of procedure, first thing you do is call for a scope, figure out exactly what you want to do, make sure you know exactly what you want to do, where you want to put your buildings, where you want to have your electricity poles and so on. Make sure everything's cleared out of the way so these guys can do their job. Book your temporary service pole, either construction or if you've already built that yourself, just the installation of this temporary service structure here, which the electrician will bring out for you pre-made and screw it to the pole. Once that's done, you get your electrical inspection, and once that's finished, it'll trigger digging the poles, and once that's done, the line crew will come. Any questions, feel free to ask. Any comments, always appreciated. I don't think I've ever said like and subscribe, so I don't know, say it once. So that'd be great, thanks. And yeah, on to the next video. Catch you later.